Have you ever seen a giant pit of fire that has been burning for decades without ever going out? At first, it almost sounds impossible. But deep in the vast deserts of Central Asia, there is a place unlike anywhere else on Earth. When night falls, its glow can be seen from miles away. A massive crater, hundreds of flames rising from its depths, and waves of hot air constantly pouring into the sky. The first time people see it, they all say the same thing. It looks like hell itself is burning beneath the earth. That's exactly why this place became known as the door to hell. Millions of people have watched videos of this mysterious crater online. Some believe it's a supernatural phenomenon. Others think there's an eternal fire hidden beneath the Earth's surface. But could that really be true? Or is there a completely different story behind this mysterious place? Today, we're taking you to the middle of the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan to explore one of the most fascinating craters on our planet. And by the end of this video, we'll uncover the incredible truth behind the fire that never seems to go out. The Karakum Desert is one of the largest deserts in the world. During the day, it's unbelievably hot. At night, the silence takes over. But right in the middle of that silence, a giant fire lights up the darkness. The crater is about 70 meters wide and nearly 20 meters deep. Inside, hundreds of small flames burn day and night. But here's the most incredible part. It hasn't been burning for just a few days, or even a few months. It has been burning for decades. Naturally, people wanted to know why. Over the years, countless stories began to spread. Some believed the place was cursed. Others claimed it was the breath of evil spirits beneath the earth. Visitors who see it for the first time at night often say it feels like they've landed on another planet. And honestly, it's hard to compare this place to anywhere else on Earth. But scientists had a very different question. Why had the fire never gone out? For many years, no one knew exactly how this crater had formed. But the real story began much more recently than most people think. Back in the 1970s, Soviet geologists were exploring the area for natural gas. The Karakum Desert is home to one of the largest natural gas reserves on Earth. While drilling, something completely unexpected happened. The ground beneath them suddenly collapsed. Within moments, a massive crater appeared. But the real danger had only just begun. Large amounts of methane gas started escaping from underground. The gas posed a serious risk to both the workers and the surrounding environment. So the question became, how could they stop it? This is where the mystery that lasted for decades truly began. The geologists made a decision that seemed perfectly reasonable at the time. They wanted to stop the methane from spreading into the air. So they decided to set the crater on fire. Their plan was simple. The gas would burn away within a few days. The flames would disappear, and the danger would be over. But that's not what happened. A few days passed, then weeks, then months, and eventually, years. But the fire never stopped burning, because methane kept rising from deep underground. As scientists continued studying the region's geology, they realized the situation was far more complex than anyone had imagined. And the real explanation was finally beginning to emerge. Contrary to the legends told for decades, this isn't a gateway to hell, and there isn't a supernatural fire burning beneath the earth. What we're actually looking at is one of the surface openings connected to a massive natural gas reserve. When the crater collapsed, methane gas began escaping continuously. The flames have been burning ever since because that gas is still feeding the fire. What was expected to last only a few days has continued for decades, simply because the gas supply has never completely run out. So, the flames aren't powered by anything mysterious. They're fueled by one of nature's most remarkable geological processes. The place the world calls the door to hell is actually one of the most fascinating examples of natural gas escaping from deep beneath the Earth's surface. Once again, the truth turns out to be even more incredible than the legend. Today, the Darvaza crater has become one of Turkmenistan's most famous landmarks. Every year, visitors from around the world travel across the Karakum Desert to witness this incredible sight. Scientists continue studying the region because there's still so much to learn about the underground gas reserves and the geology beneath the desert. What was once meant to be only a temporary solution has become one of the world's most extraordinary geological attractions. And perhaps that's the most surprising part of this entire story. A place that many believed was supernatural was actually created by the combined forces of nature and human decisions. Sometimes, the world's greatest mysteries aren't hidden inside legends. They're hidden inside real events. And maybe that's why nature continues to tell stories far more extraordinary than anything we could ever imagine.